everybody, it's Thursday morning. I'm actually running late to work today because my mouth is hurting so bad. You know, I had my teeth tightened on Monday, and so today I woke up in throbbing pain in my mouth, and my sinuses hurt too, so I don't know if maybe I'm getting a sinus infection and it's hurting my teeth, or my teeth are hurting and it's making my sinuses hurt. It's one of those things that I don't really know. It's one or the other, or it could be both, I guess, causing a problem, but it's definitely not fun. It's hard as heck to eat anything. So I'm headed into work now with my head pounding and my jaw hurting, but I gotta get stuff done and I have meetings today, so gotta get up and get it done. I don't go in, I don't get paid, so not a whole lot of choice. Not much else is going on. Like literally nothing else is going on. We have a bunch of stuff to do this weekend, so I'm not really looking forward to the weekend. And I gotta catalog a bunch of stuff that I'm gonna sell. I'm probably gonna post it on Craigslist first, and then if I don't get anywhere on there, I'll just eBay it piece by piece until it's gone. And what I'm trying to do is save up enough to get a used MacBook Pro of some sorts and get a Final Cut Pro. I've played with it before and I know it a lot better than the Sony software, and I want to keep the Sony software to keep as a backup on that other machine, but my wife wants to use that desktop for like I guess like an entertainment and movie thing for our big TV, so I'm fine with that, but I need something that I can produce videos on. And I can always pull that Sony software off and get a MacBook and dual boot and put the Sony on the Windows partition, and then I'd have both of them, so it's always an option. It's just a matter of getting enough money. And I used to have a MacBook and actually made money off the thing. I bought it from a Microsoft hardware engineer for really cheap because he had replaced a bunch of parts on it, and then the company gave him a new one. So I bought it off of him and I used it, I guess, close to a year. And I really liked the thing. And then guy I knew in town was opening his own business and needed some some MacBooks and stuff to sell because he's mostly deals in Apple stuff, and so I sold him mine for like $200 more than what I paid for it, and so I made $200 off the thing. So I ended up doing really good on it, but kind of miss having it. But that one would have been too slow to run Final Cut Pro on. I need a MacBook Pro to run it on. And I keep watching Craigslist, and there's been some good deals. And I think I'm going to get the one, the quad-core i7. And then there's one series, it's not the new ones. I don't want one with the Retina display. I'd rather have one of the like last year's 17-inch models, because there's one you can put 16 gigs of RAM in, and that's really what I want to do. And those new unibody ones, you can't change out the RAM from what I'm told, so it's supposedly soldered on or screwed in or something crazy. So I want to get one that I can put enough RAM in it, because it you know, Mac OS optimizes even like 4 or 8 gigs of RAM, but Windows doesn't. So I'm going to run Windows 7 on it on another partition. I want the additional RAM, and then I want to try to find one that's got an actual like ATI card in it built into the motherboard versus that Intel, because I'm not a big fan of the Intel graphics, which makes no sense why they still do it when they own NVIDIA. Why wouldn't you just put an NVIDIA chipset in everything? It's another one of those corporate things I don't understand, why you don't leverage your own assets. But anyway, I want to talk about the radio. Yeah, I normally listen to the radio on my way to work, and then I turn it off to do this, and then I normally turn it back on because I stop recording before I get to work. And the show I normally listen to, which is Dudley and Bob's show on the local rock station, they stop broadcasting now at 9, and from 9 to 10 they record like a podcast thing where they just, I don't understand the whole reasoning behind it. It's either so they can cuss or make extra money, and I think it's a little of both. And that's a big reason why I'm not a Howard Stern fan anymore, because I don't need to hear them curse. The whole point of listening to him in the first place was him being able to skirt around things with the FCC, and it's amusing. And that's why I was listening to Dudley and Bob in the morning, because they do the same thing. They try to, when they're trying to explain something, and they know if they just come out and say it, they're going to get a fine, so they kind of skirt around it. It's hilarious to listen to, but I don't really feel like I want to pay to listen to you cuss. I can cuss for free and listen to myself, so there's really no point in it. So I'm seriously considering getting satellite and just not subscribing to Howard, because like I said, I used to think he was funny. Now with cussing and everything, it's just not funny. And he's more into interviewing people and stuff like that, and I could care less about what celebrities are doing or thinking or their new projects or all of that. I just don't care. So sorry, somebody's exhaust is killing me. So I guess I'm gonna eventually switch over to satellite. I want to get one of the little portable ones that I can always take to my desk and plug my headphones in and listen to stuff, so it's not a complete waste. And then, like, if I go on bike rides, I can, you know, put my headphones on and listen to it that way instead of having to use my iPhone for all that, because that just kills the battery on my iPhone. So anyway, I'm left basically without a radio station to listen to. And in the afternoon, like when I get off work, all the radio stations suck in Austin. They just play crap. There's no real rock station. The one that they're on, which is KLBJ, is not a rock station. When you play Pink Floyd every hour, and you play a ton of other stuff that was probably recorded before I was born, or right after, it doesn't make you a rock station, it makes you an oldies station. That crap's 40 plus years old, it's oldies, they don't play anything new. And they did for a while. A few years ago they started doing that, and then they went right back to playing all the oldies, because that's what they think everybody wants. Well, when you think your demographic's a bunch of burnout hippies, then I guess that's what you play. But I don't think I'll be listening to the radio in my car much anymore. Probably not even a point in having it in the car, because I'm not listening to it. So I think that's what I'll eventually do, is just get the satellite radio, get a portable one. And then there's a little thing I can get for the Prius where I can run it in line in the back to some auxiliary port, and I can play it through the speakers, which is fine. Come on, lady. So anyway, that's my big complaint about local radio, and it's been my complaint since I got here to Austin, is that it's all just a bunch of crap. So they either cater to the college radio people, or oldies, or little kids that listen to the same pop song over and over and over. and in a rare occasion I actually like one of those little poppy songs or a rap song, they don't play it enough for crap, or they don't play it when I'm listening. So I mean, I'll just switch to satellite. I'll have to look into it and see how much it is and all that. So anyway, that's all I got to bitch about today. My mouth hurts, I feel like complaining. Alright, well, I'm gonna let you guys get on with your day. I'm gonna go to work and get some stuff done today, and then go home and rest, and then start it all over again tomorrow. And not next week, but the week after, I'll start going over to that other office, so my shift will change a little bit, which will be cool because I'll be getting to do more of what I like to do. So it'll all end up being, probably work out really good in the long run. But we're gonna go, myself and one of our other guys in our group are gonna be switching out every other week. We're going over there to help them out until they get some people hired over there. So it ought to be interesting. Anyway, I got traffic problems up ahead, so you guys have a safe Thursday. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Get your friends to subscribe. I've got 3 other channels, well, 2 other active channels, and I'm working on fixing my game channel stuff so that the audio is synced up a little better. And this weekend I might have a special guest on one of my game channels doing my game for me if I get too busy with stuff. So make sure if I do, you guys watch it and give him a thumbs up and leave some comments for him. Well, you guys have a great Thursday, and I will see you tomorrow.